Hello everybody, I'm Mohana Gill, a writer of children's books. This is a unique time for all of us as we face the COVID-19 pandemic and we discover that the best thing we can do is to stay home and wash our hands. Yes, and listen to stories and read books which can be a lot of fun. Books can take us to places we have never been, up wonderful trees and through magical forests. Today, I'm going to tell you a story from one of my books, Haley's Protestic Malaysia. This is a story about a little girl called Haley. Haley is lively, full of energy and curious about the world around her. She loves healthy food like fruits and vegetables and nuts. Here she comes with a basket full of healthy food which she's going to share with all the children around the world. When you see Haley, her best friend Zach and her little cousin Ari are not far behind. Their pets Ziggy the dog and Bonbon the cat always follow them on their adventures. Haley, Zach and Ari have many adventures together as they find out more about the wonderful natural food around them. Malaysia has various fruits that grow abundantly in the tropical climate. These include the spiky durian, known also as the king of fruits, the purple mangosteen, and many other fruits like the watermelon, the pineapple, the guava, and bananas. Now, are you ready to hear the story? One Saturday morning, Haley, Zach, and Ari were having their breakfast. It was a very yummy breakfast of oats and fruits. Suddenly, Ziggy the dog appeared with a piece of paper in his mouth. "What is this, Ziggy?" asked Zach. "It looks like an old piece of paper," said Haley. Ari looked surprised and curious. "What is it?" he chirped in. He took the tattered and yellowish paper from Ziggy. "It looks like a treasure map," exclaimed Ari. "It's a map to the treasures of Protestic Malaysia," said Haley. "Let's go in search of these treasures, Haley," said Zach. "Are you going? Can I come along? Please, please, can I come?" Haley and Zach did not know what to say. They did not want to disappoint Ari, so they agreed to let him tag along with them, as long as he did not get in their way. "I'll ask my mom to prepare us some food," replied Haley, smiling widely. With their bags packed with water, nuts and fruits, the trio set off on their adventure. They also decided to take Ziggy and Bonbon with them. The map showed the way and it looked easy for them to get there as the route went through the nearby kampong. The sky is blue and the road to Protestic Malaysia is full of beautiful trees, flowers and waterfalls. They walk together, hopping, jumping, laughing and talking. Colorful butterflies flutter, birds chirp and sing joyfully. They come upon some banana trees. "Those bananas look ripe for the picking. I'm sure they're delicious," said Haley. "Can I have some?" said Ari. "And you can have some," said a voice behind them. A smiling monkey swings on the tree eating a banana. "My name is Pute," said the monkey. "I love the sweet and mushy bananas. Here, try some," he said as he passed some bananas to the children. Did you know that bananas give you an instant boost of energy? They are nutritious and help with digestion. "Hello, Pute," the children responded in unison. "Bananas originated from Malaysia about 4,000 years ago," said Zach. Ari wanted to know more about bananas and how else he could enjoy the banana. Haley added that a cluster of bananas is called a hand and a single banana is called a finger. Each cluster has about 10 or 20 bananas. She also told them that bananas have natural sugars. They're easy to digest. She told Ari that it was probably the first fruit that was given to him when he was a baby. "Can you help us?" asked Haley. "We are trying to find the treasures of Protestic Malaysia." I have never heard of that," said Pute. "Why don't you go and ask Bala the bat? He lives just round the corner." Bala is a fruit bat. The children waved goodbye to Pute and went off to see Bala. On the way to see Bala, Haley tells them a little bit more about bananas. There are so many ways in which you can enjoy the banana. Banana pancakes, banana milkshake, banana fritters, banana cakes, muffins and smoothies. On the way to see Bala, Haley tells them a story about bananas. This story is from the Philippines. This is how the story goes. In a small peaceful kingdom down south, there was a beautiful princess. Her name was Mariang Maganda. Near the kingdom's castle, there was a small forest with very beautiful flowers. The princess loved to spend time in the little forest and take a walk and enjoy nature. One day, she met a handsome prince and immediately fell in love with him. His name was Prince Sajin, and he said that he lived in a nearby kingdom. Soon, they became very good friends and spent a lot of time together. She wanted to know where his kingdom was, and he said deep in the forest where no human can enter. The princess would wait for him to come every evening, and they would sit and talk for hours about their love. But he would go back before it was morning. One day they talked for so long and time passed swiftly, and the prince was startled when he realized that day was breaking. To leave, and the princess touches his arms and holds on to his hands tightly. "Are you going to come back?" she asks him. "I don't know, my love, but please always remember that you are the only woman I will love." The princess tried to stop him by holding onto his hands firmly, and suddenly he was gone. All that was left were the princess's hands she was holding on to. Frightened and shocked, she buried the two hands in her garden. Days passed and the prince did not return. Then she noticed a strange plant in her garden. The plant grew tall and bore fruits. The fruits were, to her surprise, very similar to the hands of the prince. It then dawned on her that her prince was not coming back. The tree was called Sajin, which is banana in Tagalog, the Filipino language. That's a strange story, said Ari. Now I see why it is called the hand of bananas and a finger. They laughed and talked as they went on to find Bala the bat.